My husband has been lying to me for years. Every single morning since we got married, he's made me coffee. Black coffee, no cream, no sugar, just the way I like it. Or at least that's what I thought. We've been together for 8 years now, married for 5. And every single morning without fail, he wakes up 15 minutes before me just to have my coffee ready when I come downstairs. It's sitting there on the counter in my favorite mug, still hot, perfectly brewed. I used to joke that it was his one talent in the kitchen. The man can barely make toast without setting off the smoke alarm, but somehow he makes the perfect cup of coffee every time. Last Tuesday, I woke up early for a work call. It was 6 a.m., which meant I beat him to the kitchen for the first time in years. I figured I'd just make my own coffee and let him sleep in for once. I went to grab the coffee grounds and noticed something weird in the trash can, an empty creamer bottle. The expensive vanilla kind that costs like $8. I stood there staring at it for a minute. We don't use creamer. I drink my coffee black, and he always said he did too. I figured maybe he bought it for a recipe or something and threw it away. But then the next morning, there was another empty bottle in the trash. Different flavor this time, hazelnut. And the morning after that, another one, caramel. I started paying attention. Every single day, there was a new empty creamer bottle in the trash, sometimes 2. Friday morning, I asked him about it, casually, like it was no big deal. Hey babe, are you using those coffee creamers for something? He looked up from his phone, and I swear I saw him tense for half a second. What? Oh yeah, I've been trying different flavors. You know, just experimenting. But you hate flavored coffee. You always said it's too sweet. He just shrugged. Thought I'd try something new. It was a perfectly reasonable answer, but something about it felt off. Yesterday morning, I decided to test something. I set my alarm for 5:45 a.m. before his usual wake-up time. When it went off, I silenced it immediately and pretended to stay asleep. At 6 a.m. exactly, I heard him get up, heard his footsteps going downstairs. I waited 2 minutes, then quietly followed him. I stood in the hallway, just out of sight from the kitchen, and watched. He made 2 cups of coffee, both in the same size mugs. I watched him add cream and sugar to his. A lot of it, like probably 3 tablespoons of sugar and a generous pour of vanilla creamer. Then he made mine, poured it black, picked it up, took a small sip. His face. Oh my god, his face. He made this expression like he just bit into a lemon, like he was genuinely suffering. He dumped it out, made another cup, pure black again, took another sip. Same awful face, dumped it. 3rd cup. This time he stared at it for a few seconds before trying it. He took the smallest possible sip, his whole face scrunched up, and he set it down on the counter. He looked at it like it was his enemy. Then he nodded to himself, like he'd finally gotten it right. That's when I walked in. How long have you been standing there? He asked, not even turning around. Long enough. Do you even like black coffee? He finally looked at me. His expression was somewhere between embarrassed and guilty. Not even a little bit, he admitted. I think it tastes like burnt tire water. Then why have you been drinking it for 8 years? He picked up my mug and held it out to me. I'm not drinking it. You are. I just needed to know what it was supposed to taste like so I could make it perfect for you. I just stood there, completely frozen. Every morning, he continued, I make mine the way I actually like it. Sweet, lots of cream. Then I make yours, and I taste it to make sure it's right. Usually takes me 2 or 3 tries, sometimes 4 if I'm off that day. You've been doing this every single day? Well, yeah. You're always so happy when you take that first sip in the morning. You do this little satisfied sigh thing. I wanted to make sure you got that moment every day. I looked down at the mug in my hands, this coffee that I thought he just naturally knew how to make perfectly. He'd been forcing himself to taste something he absolutely hated multiple times every morning for years just to get it right for me. You could have just asked me how I like it, I said quietly. He smiled. Where's the romance in that? I kissed him, and my coffee got cold, and for the first time in 8 years, I didn't even care.